The book of Daniel stands as one of the most profound and visually rich texts in the Bible, offering unparalleled glimpses into the heavenly realm. Through its vivid imagery, dramatic visions, and divine revelations, Daniel unveils heaven not just as a concept, but as a breathtaking reality, a place of unmatched beauty, infinite grandeur, and eternal significance. It is a realm where divine majesty shines with blinding brilliance, where fiery thrones burn with justice, and where angelic beings radiate with unearthly light. From the moment Daniel begins his prophetic journey, the veil between heaven and earth is lifted, revealing a celestial domain teeming with activity. This is no static paradise, but a dynamic, living reality, where divine decrees shape human history, where cosmic battles unfold, and where the faithful find their ultimate hope. Heaven in Daniel is not merely a distant place, it is the beating heart of God's sovereignty, the source of revelation, and the promise of eternal reward for those who remain steadfast in faith. As we delve into the book of Daniel, we are invited to experience the wonder of heaven, not only to marvel at its dazzling beauty and overwhelming scale, but to learn its lessons, draw strength from its promises, and reflect on its profound impact on our lives. In the fiery thrones, angelic messengers, and eternal dominion, Daniel presents heaven as a place of awe, reverence, and hope, a reality that transcends time and space and calls us to align our lives with its eternal truths. The book of Daniel offers a compelling and awe-inspiring depiction of heaven, blending detailed descriptions, profound lessons, and transformative experiences. Heaven in Daniel is not just a realm of divine authority, it is a place of breathtaking beauty, eternal grandeur, and spiritual wisdom. This exploration delves deeply into the rich descriptions of heaven found in the book, the lessons it imparts, and the profound experiences it evokes. The beauty of heaven, heaven as the realm of divine majesty. In the book of Daniel, heaven is consistently portrayed as the ultimate seat of God's power and majesty. It is a realm of unapproachable light, fiery brilliance, and celestial harmony. Daniel 7:9-10. The Ancient of Days is seated on a throne that blazes with fire. Its wheels are described as burning fire, and a river of fire flows out from before him. This imagery paints heaven as a place of overwhelming beauty, where light, fire, and divine presence merge into an awe-inspiring spectacle. The sheer magnificence of the fiery throne suggests purity, holiness, and divine perfection. Heaven is not only a place of power, but also a symbol of the ultimate beauty and perfection of God. Its fiery brilliance reminds believers of the purifying and transformative nature of divine presence. Daniel 10:5-6. A heavenly messenger is described with unparalleled beauty. A body like beryl, a precious gemstone, a face shining like lightning, eyes like flaming torches, arms and legs like polished bronze, and a voice like the roar of a multitude. This description of the angel reflects the radiant beauty of heavenly beings and their connection to the divine. Such vivid descriptions invite readers to imagine the splendor of heaven, evoking awe and reverence. They also remind us of the infinite creativity and magnificence of God, the grandeur and scale of heaven, the immense size of heaven. Heaven in Daniel is depicted as vast, teeming with angelic hosts and filled with divine activity. Its scale dwarfs anything on earth. Heavenly courtroom, Daniel 7:10. 1,000,000 served him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. This description underscores the immense size of heaven, where countless angelic beings serve and worship God. Heaven's grandeur emphasizes the infinite nature of God's kingdom. It reminds believers of their smallness compared to the vastness of God's domain, inspiring humility and worship. Cosmic dimensions, Daniel 2:44. The prophecy of a divine kingdom that will crush all others and endure forever suggests that heaven's reach is boundless. Unlike earthly kingdoms, which are temporary and limited, heaven encompasses eternity and infinity. The cosmic scale of heaven invites readers to expand their understanding of God's dominion, reminding them that heaven's influence extends beyond time and space. The experiences of heaven. Visions of heaven. Daniel's visions offer profound glimpses into the heavenly realm, providing experiences that are both terrifying and transformative. Vision of the Ancient of Days, Daniel 7. In this vision, Daniel experiences a heavenly courtroom where thrones are set and books are opened. The fiery throne of the Ancient of Days is surrounded by angelic beings in a scene of cosmic judgment. Detail: the throne's fiery wheels suggest motion and omnipresence, while the river of fire symbolizes purifying judgment. The opening of books signifies divine omniscience and justice. Heaven is not static but dynamic, a place where divine decisions are made and justice is enacted. This vision teaches the ultimate accountability of all creation to God. For Daniel, the vision is overwhelming, filled with awe and fear. For readers, it offers a profound sense of God's holiness and the seriousness of divine judgment. Angelic encounters. Angels play a significant role in Daniel's experience of heaven, acting as messengers and revealing its mysteries. Daniel 8:16-19. The angel Gabriel is sent to explain a vision to Daniel. His radiant appearance and authoritative voice emphasize the glory and wisdom of heaven. Detail: Gabriel's role as a heavenly interpreter reflects the close relationship between heaven and humanity. His presence reveals the beauty and intelligence of heavenly beings. Heaven is not distant, but actively engaged with the world. Its messengers bring clarity, guidance, and hope to those seeking God. For Daniel, Gabriel's visit is both enlightening and humbling, showing the transformative power of encountering heaven. Heaven's role in human affairs. Connection through prayer. Daniel's life demonstrates that heaven is accessible through prayer, serving as a source of guidance, strength, and comfort. Daniel 9. Daniel's prayer for his people brings an immediate response from heaven, as Gabriel is sent to explain the vision of the 70 weeks. This interaction reveals the intimate connection between heaven and earth. Detail: Gabriel's radiant appearance and swift arrival reflect heaven's attentiveness and responsiveness to heartfelt prayer. Heaven listens to and values the prayers of the faithful. It teaches believers the importance of seeking God with sincerity and persistence. For Daniel, prayer is a bridge to heaven, providing insight and reassurance during times of uncertainty. Heaven's sovereignty over history. Daniel's visions repeatedly emphasize that heaven governs the course of history, ensuring that God's will is accomplished. Daniel 2:44. The divine kingdom, originating from heaven, will crush all other kingdoms and endure forever. This prophecy reveals heaven's ultimate authority over earthly powers. Heaven's sovereignty offers hope to believers, reminding them that no matter how chaotic the world may seem, God's plan is in control. Understanding heaven's role in history provides a sense of peace and trust in God's purposes. The holiness of heaven. Heaven is consistently portrayed as a place of absolute purity and holiness, reflecting God's character. Fiery imagery, Daniel 7:9-10. The fire surrounding the throne symbolizes purification and divine judgment. It teaches believers about the importance of living holy lives in response to God's holiness. Reflecting on the holiness of heaven inspires believers to strive for purity and integrity in their own lives. The hope of heaven. Daniel's visions offer a glimpse of heaven's ultimate victory, providing hope for the faithful. Daniel 12:1-3. Those who are wise and righteous will shine like the brightness of the heavens and the stars forever. This promise reveals heaven as the ultimate reward for the faithful. Heaven is not only a place of beauty, but also a source of eternal joy and glory. It encourages believers to persevere in faith and righteousness. The promise of heavenly reward brings comfort and motivation, reminding believers of the eternal significance of their faith. Heaven's symbolism and imagery. Fire and light. Fire and light dominate the imagery of heaven in Daniel, symbolizing purity, power, and divine presence. Fiery throne, Daniel 7:9. The throne's flames represent the consuming and purifying nature of God's presence. Fire as a symbol of purification teaches believers the transformative power of encountering God. Gemstones and radiance. The description of heavenly beings includes references to gemstones and polished metals, reflecting heaven's dazzling beauty. Daniel 10:6. The messenger's appearance, with a body like beryl and arms like polished bronze, symbolizes the perfection and glory of heaven. Heaven's beauty reflects God's creativity and magnificence, inspiring awe and worship. Conclusion: the book of Daniel reveals heaven as a realm of infinite beauty, grandeur, and significance. Through detailed descriptions, transformative experiences, and profound lessons, it portrays heaven as the ultimate seat of divine authority and the source of eternal hope. For readers, Daniel's visions inspire awe, encourage faith, and provide a glimpse of the radiant and eternal glory that awaits in God's heavenly kingdom. The book of Daniel offers an awe-inspiring vision of heaven, weaving together its grandeur, beauty, and divine significance. Through its vivid descriptions and profound lessons, we see heaven not as an abstract concept, but as a living, dynamic reality, a place of radiant splendor, fiery justice, and eternal hope. Daniel's experiences with heavenly visions remind us of the majesty of God's sovereignty, the power of His divine judgment, and the ultimate reward awaiting those who remain faithful. Heaven in Daniel is a realm of infinite beauty, where the Ancient of Days sits upon a blazing throne. Angelic hosts fill the courts, and divine decrees shape the course of history. It is a place where every moment resonates with purpose. Every vision reveals God's plan, and every interaction draws us closer to understanding the greatness of His kingdom. From the fiery wheels of God's throne to the shining brilliance of the faithful who are promised to shine like the stars, heaven is presented as a realm of eternal majesty and unchanging truth. As we reflect on the book of Daniel, we are called to align our lives with the eternal realities it reveals. Heaven is not just a distant hope, but a present reality that guides, inspires, and sustains us. It reminds us that despite the chaos and trials of earthly life, God's sovereignty prevails, His justice is sure, and His kingdom is eternal. Heaven invites us to trust in God's promises, live with purpose, and look forward to the day when we will experience its beauty, glory, and peace in full measure. In this, Daniel's visions inspire awe, nurture faith, and point us to the ultimate truth. Heaven is not merely a place, it is the culmination of God's love, justice, and eternal reign. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment and share your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you. Your feedback means the world to us and helps us create even better content. Let us know what you think, ask questions, or share your favorite part in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos.
Welcome to ourlum.com, your destination for premium products at unbeatable prices.